We started with a vision of getting 200 marketers in a room, and we shut the registrations a week back when we had 440 registrations. And today, if you look at the crowd turnout, we have had about 370, 380 people out of the 440 which registered. So it's really a dream come true for all of us who have been involved with this initiative.
One leadership lesson that has stayed with you and perhaps you would like to share with us today.
Leadership lesson, one of the things which I have learned in an extremely hard manner is that you cannot do everything by yourself.
Hello and welcome to B2B Marketing Unboxed, brought to you by Mavens and powered by Bamboo Box and the Mainstream. I am Simran Shiwalkar, your host for today. Joining me is Mr. Ankur Saigal. He is the founder of Bamboo Box. Firstly, thank you so much, Ankur, for joining me.
Thank you.
Well, absolutely. Can you tell us a little bit about how your experience has been now that this event is also powered by Bamboo Box? How do you see it kind of, shaping up, and what's the vision?
I think it's been a culmination of last 3-4 months of effort by very large team. Mainstream has been a significant part of that. We have been involved, community has been involved, but I can tell you one thing for sure, that none of us were expecting that we would be able to create something which we have seen since morning today. We started with a vision of getting 200 marketers in a room, and we shut the registrations a week back when we had 440 registrations. And today, if you look at the crowd turnout, we have had about 370, 380 people out of the 440 which registered. So it's really a dream come true for all of us who have been involved with this initiative. And you asked me the second part, that what is the next step or what is the vision around this? I think this event is our way of contributing back to the community, creating a safe space for the community to come together, share experiences, learn from each other in a manner where they are not judged. Everyone can speak whatever comes to their minds. And you have seen since morning today, and in the kind of panels we had, people are just opening up. They've been vulnerable. They're sharing that their CEOs don't listen to them. So all of those, you require a person to have a lot of trust in the surrounding in which he or she is speaking about that. Our vision as a community is to make this space more and more comfortable for people to come and share experiences, so that we can increase and create a marketing skill in India which can feed the world. So that's where we are getting to.
Right. Wonderful. I think it goes without saying that, this is one of a kind platform by marketers for marketers, and definitely from what we've been seeing, the turnover, it's living up to that. So again, moving on, Ankur, B2B Marketing Unboxed, today's focus has been completely on marketers, bringing them under one roof, spotlighting them. So why do you think such gatherings are kind of, crucial for shaping up the B2B landscape, a dialogue for B2B landscape in India specifically?
See, and I spoke about this in the morning. I think if you see around all the marketing events today, and for right reasons, there are a combination of B2B and B2C. So you have a gatherings where both B2C marketers coming in as well as B2B marketers come in. And given that B2C marketing is probably 100 times bigger than what B2B is, and it's more glamorous. So usually when an event is constituted where both the faculties are coming in, you tend to lean towards something which is more glamorous, which has more stories to tell. And that often in the room becomes a B2C narrative, right? So I believe it was super critical for us to create something for B2B stories, which somewhere get, burdened under the whole glamour of B2C. That's where this is, and that's what we are trying to do here.
Awesome. I think rightly pointed out, because B2B often gets, it takes the backseat perhaps when we talk about shaping up a conversation or even building a platform for that matter. So it's highly relevant to have these platforms. Would it be safe to assume so, to, have more and more?
Absolutely. I think there would be, at least in the marketing space, I can tell you that B2B marketers deserve their space. B2B marketing has also come of age now. Marketers are becoming more experimental. The CEOs are getting more experimental. Everyone is understanding the importance of the brand, because similar to, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know many people share this with me or not, but even the tech industry today has become like FMCG. So for every solution, you have hundreds of companies who are trying to get that space in your mind.
Yes.
And it is a similar FMCG scenario. That's why you see marketing is so loud, it's so bold,
Yes.
because you need that space in the mind of your consumer. I think B2B also is getting into that direction. There are so many companies trying to do the same thing. So unless you spend on brand building, I don't think that any tech marketer can do justice to the mandate which is being given to them.
Right.
And hence I believe that B2B marketing will become more and more interesting and more glamorous as we go through the next 5 years.
Absolutely. And along these lines, because we are already seeing an evolution of sort with the kind of technology that's coming into the picture, the role of marketers is also kind of shaping up. It's evolving. How do you see this role kind of today they are wearing multiple hats? So what is your take on it? If you could share 2 cents from
Yeah.
your...
So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. I have now 20 plus years of experience, and the first 16 years of my life, I was a salesperson. And honestly, I worked with some very large brands where we took the brand for granted. Right, as a salesperson, and we always thought we are the best gift of God to mankind, and we are the ones who are selling. We require no help from marketing. We require nothing, and we just thought that we are the stars, right? We are the ones who are going and selling. When I made the transition from a large brand to a startup, which was about 7-8 years back, I realized the power which marketing puts in the hands of the salesperson, right? A salesperson has a right to enter a room because someone in marketing has done something in the back end. And it took me 15-16 years to realize and appreciate that. And as we stand today, we are trying to build a marketing company at Bamboo Box. So to answer your question, I think CMOs are the growth drivers. And as someone said, I think marketing is sales done well at scale.
Correct.
Right? So that's what the role of a CMO is, and they have to be true to that role. And as Rajan mentioned in the morning session, I think as long as the CMOs are focused on a business outcome, which is revenue, and stay as much as away from the vanity metrics, I think we will have CMOs evolved into strongest contenders for CEO positions even in B2B companies.
Absolutely. And we often hear that, sales and marketing, although there has to be an alignment, there has to be some sort of synergy, there's always a challenge for those kind of, segments working on the same lines. So how has been your approach today that you are leading, Bamboo Box, one of the leading marketing firms? So how has been your approach when it comes to alignment between sales and marketing?
I'm glad you asked this, and I've been speaking about this in multiple forums. In our company, our sales leader and marketing leader have the same comp plan. For every dollar of revenue which comes into the company, irrespective of the channel or the mode it comes in, both marketing and sales are equally compensated. So we have, by doing this, we have tried to remove that rift among sales and marketing, that who's doing what. So today, both sales and marketing leaders work towards a common goal, which is the organizational goal of getting revenue.
Correct.
So that's what we have done, and it has worked fabulously well for us over the last few years now.
Superb. And Ankur, before we wrap up, I also have a surprise element planned for you. Just a couple of rapid fire questions. Are you game?
Please, yeah. Please,
perfect. Let's get started. Okay, AI and the future of marketing, if you could sum this up in just one word.
I would say it's going to be transformational.
The evolving role of marketers today.
They are going to be transformational leaders.
The sales tool every leader wishes to have.
A CRM, but I don't know why.
Okay. One leadership lesson that has stayed with you and perhaps you would like to share with us today.
Leadership lesson, I think in my last 4 years of entrepreneurial journey, one of the things which I have learned in an extremely hard manner is that you cannot do everything by yourself. And delegation in a structured manner is something which is very transformational for any organization. But delegation is not a simple thing. It is not about telling someone to do something.
Right.
It's sometimes delegating a task requires more time to be spent than doing the task yourself. But as a leader, you have to bite that bullet if you want to scale. And I think that's the principle which I live with. I've learned it a very hard way in my life. But yeah, so that would be one thing which I would say.
Fantastic. And Ankur, thank you so much for being incredibly insightful and candid at the same time. While we wrap up, I look forward to connect with you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.